Hey everybody, it is Shiny Unicorn here. It is going to be a fun deviant playground theme night at Oasis Aqua Lounge tonight on this Sunday night. I am going to be meeting R there. She has actually been there for many hours already because it was nice weather today, even though it's like early April and still cold out. She was like going to soak up that sun. So she's been there for like most of the day. I'm just going there now at like 8, 10, that kind of thing. I got very low expectations for tonight in terms of sex because that lately is like just taking a back seat for me for a minute. Like I just need to like find a guy that I like connect with. And so we'll see. I'd rather just look forward to having a social night. And if I meet somebody, great. And if I get to watch some good shit, great. But yeah, so come with me. It should be fun. It's one of the last times for a while I'll be hanging out with R because she goes on a work trip every year for a few weeks. So we're gonna soak up as much of our renaissance or friendship, whatever you want to call it, as we can. So yeah, come with us. I am going to pick up snacks in case there's no dick. Hey everybody, it is 12:40. I have left Oasis. I'm on my way home now, and I wanted to tell you how the night went. So basically it was a social night. I was there with R, and I actually had a guy that I was talking to that is my type, gentleman, cute, gave me the like, I don't normally get like crushes on guys. Like I was like, oh my God. Anyways, turned out the guy lives far and he was like planning on catching a certain train. And when I went to ask him to like hang out, and I even said like to hang out more, and I said, look, we don't have to have sex, but like, do you want to like hang out? And like, anyways, he had to get going. And so then I created this thing where I called it my hoodie of rejection. And I would go like this and hide outside smoking with my friends to laugh about the rejection because I was being dramatic. Because I was like, how often do I actually like a guy here? How often do I invite a guy to come and like, you know, flirt, get to know me, whatever. And this guy's like, sorry, I gotta run. I'm like, ah. So anyways, we still had a good night. I brought snacks, as you can see in the vlog. People enjoyed it. We also hung out with one of our guy friends. I don't know if I'm allowed to say his name yet, so I'm not going to. And then basically we put him on the cross in the dungeon, and we did this thing where we basically asked if he wanted to experience something he had never done before. And he said yes. So we kind of went through, you know, what does he want to experience? And he's like, how about some spanking, things like that. And so we tied him up, and we got the help of a female friend, somebody I actually have met on the channel. She was the cashier of the sex toy store that I went to. So she is a dom. She was in a very sexy outfit. And so I went up and asked if she would mind showing us some of her dom stuff. And so she was gracious enough to do that and loan us some of her equipment. And so this guy had multiple women on him, giving him all sorts of attention. And then at one point he had 4 or 5 different women's hands on him, giving him sensual touch at once. He said it was a fantastic night. I was even dropping these little chocolate eclairs in his mouth as he was having like all this attention. So he said it was a good night. So yeah, overall, you know, you don't always have to have sex to have a great night. I had a lot of, first I got to talk to a lot of viewers. That was pretty cool. So now I'm heading home and calling it another good social night. Bye.
If you haven't been listening to my Sex and Swinging with Shiny Unicorn podcast, I guarantee you are missing out. Not only am I completely uncensored on a podcast, meaning I can say all the terrible words I can't say on YouTube or anywhere else, but I can also go in depth on a lot of topics regarding sex and swinging and sex clubs that I just can't cover in depth on YouTube. I hope you find me. I'm on Apple Music, Spotify, and everywhere else you get your podcasts.